My dear brothers and sisters, I'm hoping over the next few weeks to be able to share a few thoughts with you about this season of Advent. I've always enjoyed Advent. I like it because there's a sense of new beginning. We can put some of the clutter away and start afresh. It's something I find so compelling about faith, that whatever's gone on and when we've made mistakes and whatever we fail to do, that we can go to God, our loving Father, and always receive his mercy with that invitation to begin again. Learning from our mistakes of the past and perhaps being a little bit wiser for what's gone wrong. But the season of Advent seems to me to offer that in a special way each year. It opens the new church's year. We begin something like 4 weeks of that waiting in anticipation to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. It's a time when, with new resolutions, maybe we can sort out what is more important to us about our faith. So I recommend, as we begin this first week of Advent, that we make a few resolutions. I'm not talking about great dramatic things, though if someone wants to make a dramatic pledge to give up smoking or to make an important commitment to a charity and voluntary work, that's excellent. But for most of us, it's small resolutions. Just those things that will alter our routine, but make sure that we're putting God where he needs to be, at the centre of who we are, guiding us in our faith, gracing us by his presence in what we're about. Because certainly our Advent this year is going to be rather different, isn't it? We're not going to be able to celebrate it in quite the same way, gathering in big family parties and lots of presents, decorations and all the fun that goes with it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with all those celebrations, but maybe not this year. But what we can do with this year is return to that original, simple meaning of Christmas. That at Christmas time, God sent his Son to be our Saviour. That's so important. And we mustn't allow ourselves to be distracted by other things. And maybe this year, because of the pandemic, because of the lockdown, because we can't move around as much as we would want to do, maybe this is the time when we remind ourselves of the presence of Christ in our lives. That's why I think the idea of church at home is so important. That we have that sense that wherever we are, whatever decisions or choices we're making, Jesus wants to be with us. And we can make church realistically at home. Perhaps literally a place in our homes where we go in order to pray, where we wouldn't normally be going. A chair in a corner of a room that we wouldn't normally sit on. Maybe that's just a place where we know we're going to engage with Jesus Christ, to spend a few minutes talking to him and listening to whatever he may want to say to us in our thoughts. Let's make Advent this year very important and very valuable. Let's make sure that the difficulties and the stresses and strains of this pandemic don't distract us or cause us to lose any sense of hope. Hope is there always. Pope Francis reminds us of that in everything he writes. We look to the hope that comes. And when this pandemic is long over and past, let's make sure that we've still got that sense of Christ being in our lives each and every day, having church at home and in every conversation that we have. God bless you in this new season. Let's see how it progresses as we wait in anticipation for the birth of Jesus Christ.